Till not long ago, all the Windows Phone Lumias had a side physical key shutter for the camera, but now Lumia 535 doesn't feature it, which makes me sad. Not only you don't get a physical camera dedicated button, but it takes almost 4 seconds to start up the camera application for the first time, which is really too long because a bunch of Android smartphones opens up the camera application in just a second. The camera interface for me is a bit weird. It's not easy to use it. It's hard to find all the features, and there aren't many features. You don't get a direct key for switching to front to back camera, and everything is arranged, weird. I always say I don't like the interface on HTC smartphones for the camera, but actually HTC has better interface than this one. And in the end, if you want to snap images, it takes 2 or 3 seconds to store them. So it's not the fastest camera. It's probably the slowest one. The rear camera has 5 megapixels, and in daylight you can see a lot of grain on photos. On details you can see a lot of noise, but still photos are usable. If you're going to use them for family usage, faces of your children or people on the images won't be clear. They will have grain, and colors are not realistic. They're oversaturated a little bit. If you want to shoot flowers, you won't have some perfect details. But still, as I said, photos are usable, for basic usage. In low light conditions, in indoors, you'll see more noise, but still photos will be usable. They won't be terrible. And in low light conditions, if you go into the city on a night out, the photos will be a little bit more too yellow, or they lack green. The colors are not realistic, but still they're usable. Sometimes they're blurry, but sometimes you'll get good photos, sometimes you won't. I don't know what to say. You can shoot the video in 480p resolution, which is lower than HD 720p, but it's better than VGA resolution. The video doesn't feature a near angle, or the camera doesn't feature a wide angle. You have to hold it steadily. If you move too much, it'll be shaky. The stabilization is not good. So video will be usable, but because of this low resolution, you won't see many details on the video. In low light, video doesn't have too much noise, so it actually looks better than the photos. As I said, front 5 megapixel camera is the same as the rear camera. If you look at all the specs, and the photo quality, is probably the same, but you don't get a LED flash. You won't fit many people into your picture because it doesn't feature a wide angle for selfies. Colors again are not accurate, and in low light they can be blurry. So they're just for some basic usage. I don't know, would I share this on social networks? Maybe some pictures I would, but like 1/3 of the photos will be good. Front camera can also record 480p video. As I said, it's lower than HD resolution, but better than VGA. And as the same as on the rear camera, it looks clean, but you don't get many details because of the low resolution, and you don't have an LED flash for low light video. In the end, as you can see, guys, the Lumia 535 has a slower camera. They turn on slower, they shoot slower. The interface is not really intuitive, and photos are good for some basic usage. Colors are not really accurate. The video looks solid, but you don't get details neither on video, neither on photos. So faces and photos will be pixelized, and I don't know, sometimes they will be usable. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope I help you to get an impression what the camera like on Lumia 535.